Johor, Ojo Hui Di Manj, Palon on Francais, Jen Pupas Palais Francais, Panon on Francais, Uelon, Jury Promenade, Dance La Courtia, and what else? Ili Meet, no, it's 12? No, it's 1. Ili Tua first. Ili Dua, Nature de Pluie, Il Plu, just Maintenance. Just maintenance. Does it make sense? Just now? Because now is maintenance. Return, going back. Back is Geronte à la maison. I'm going back home. So Geronte à la maison. Maintenant, I'm going home now. Anyway, okay. So that's that. Let's see what else can we learn French. Comment va-t-il? Ça va bien? Avez-vous faim? Je faim. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. June. Flower. Great. I think flower, there's another word. Totally forgotten. Oh, we actually have that's violet. Did I bring out my mask? Let me check, because I want to. Okay, good. I did bring out my mask. That means we can go into some shopping center. Not say shopping center, some shops. Okay, good. Okay, as you know, today I'm not in the mountains. We also want to check that as well. I mean, later in French, how do we say snow mountain? The main reason is yesterday I want to buy ticket. I know it's late night, and I didn't manage to buy. Okay, simple as that. Now on one end, people say, hey, why didn't you buy your ticket early? So normally I usually buy around, normally I buy on Saturday, right? Saturday around afternoon-ish. But yesterday was well, my schedule for yesterday is not jam-packed, but it's something that it's a little filled up in my opinion. So obviously morning, I dedicated the full morning just to do all the vlogs and everything. Get all my videos up and running, especially my game videos as well. I also need to do that later after the walk. And that's that. In the afternoon, so around lunchtime, okay, lunchtime per se, went for what do you call this? Went for grocery shopping, and then had Wendy's. Maybe Wendy's might be a little bit overkill, but you know what? It's been a long time I haven't had a triple stack burger, so I went and have it instead. And at the same time, once it's done, it's about 2 o'clock ish. Went back home, play some games, and yeah, I could have done that, right? So yeah, I could have bought tickets there and then, that's for sure. But I decided to play games, you know, get some. I mean, basically chill. So like I said, I want to really wind down and rest. So yeah, could be something else. Anyway. Blah blah blah, and then of course go out, have dinner and watch movie with friends. So yesterday is quite the expenditure, plus I managed to buy Batman, so that's about $90. So yesterday was a you can say it's a spending spree. Yeah, got two Batmans. I'm happy. It didn't go below retail, so that's great. I got it on retail, so that's one sign. And I think that I want to talk a little bit about that for today as well. Like, if before I get to that, okay. So got it on retail. Go out, eat with friends, dinner. So dinner is a bit expensive, but then again, like I said, if I'm going to go out and eat with friends, not to say I don't want to eat I mean, I don't mind paying, but food outside in general is just expensive. So we need to keep it on the low down, as cheaply as we can, as best as we can. So I know it's a bit noisy, but we're gonna go through. I mean, we're gonna go grab some. We're gonna walk around in the city. Hey, city? No, in the. I don't think it's a city because each pocket of town, I would say town or. That's a bad car sound. One thing I do know, a lot of people don't really take care of their cars. A bit sad, but at the same time, winter is harsh here, so I kind of understand. Salt on the roads kills the car. Okay, hit the main junction, but I got no choice. So where was I? Eating up with friends. Yeah. Okay. So I don't mind spending a little to eat with friends. Simple as that. So yesterday was a little bit, not say too much. I could have ordered cheaply, but I want to order and let other people enjoy as well, but they didn't want to enjoy, so I take home. So in this case, I kinda have 2 meals for the price of about 30, let's say $40 plus tax, okay? Yeah, but of course we can do it cheaply, that's for sure. Not all meals needs to be expensive, yeah? But at the same time, usually meals when we go out and eat, if it's not McD and actually McD is about $10-12, but of course I don't want to eat fast food. I want to eat a bit decent food, alright? So I went to a Korean BBQ, had some fried chicken and some gyoza. So yeah, came out a little bit expensive in my opinion. So anyway, that's that. Watch a movie. So finally, the movie that I worked on last year, it's out. Actually, they worked until this year. I just left them. Left them to come here. Okay, so that's that. That's the reason why yesterday was such a shopping spree. If I were to count, wow, it's about close to 200. It's kind of close to 200 per se. Yuck. I mean, it is okay. A lot of people like to use this phrase. It is what it is, right? I'm not going to use that anymore. Too many people lose its shine and luster. So we're going to use a different word. I have nothing in my mind right now, so I'm going to circle back. But all right. So being said, so yesterday was a pack full of spending money, and this week, all right. So sorry, this week, today. So today, as you can see, I'm not in the mountains. It could be something good, I think. Sweat, rain, major de pluie. As un journey a solier, as un journey Norwegia. Norwegia, a solier. Okay, anyway, as I was saying, so today we're gonna move on to the, well, I wouldn't say part 2, but an expand from yesterday's vlog, which is to improve and re-strategize our quarter 2 plan. And of course, the first thing I want to put in is, I want to not say emphasize, but I really want to get up my secondary savings. So this one might be a bit tough because I've been saving $200. That's great. So 200 times 12 is $2,400, but that's in a year. Obviously not enough. Definitely not enough. You want to up the ante. Now we want to up the savings to at least a minimum of $500 a month. That's the original plan for quarter 1. Obviously, I changed a little bit to fit in certain investments and collectible buying, mainly collectible buying. But that's, in my opinion, I think, I don't know. On one end, I felt like it's not worth it. This is a thing that we need to a little bit of a balance. So, to put it this way, after looking at all the collectible buyings so far for the past for quarter 1, it seems that I've spent about $500 a month ish, roughly. I already showed you the numbers, so we want to up to about at least the same amount. Yeah, we have a big laundry list to do. We have at least at first it says 3,000, right? But now I think it's up to 4,200. You know what, let's lump sum everything. Let's lump it all up to 4,2 plus 2, 5, 6, actually 6,000, almost close to 6,500 with whatever I just did. That is the NFT collectible investment. Okay, so let's put that first. So that one we want to pay off, like I said, we want to keep paying off by $500. $500 we want to put to either GIC or whatever it is. And of course GIC, when I received the statement for last year, it is quite depressing. 0.3% per annum. That's rubbish in my opinion, because the 6 point, okay, so I'm going to use 7,000. Let's don't have point here and point there. So the $7,000 that I've invested per se, already, I mean, the return is awesome. I mean, I cannot ignore it. It's just that good. It's 0.5% after all the calculation within a week. So of course that one's a bit different because we want to see, I mean, it fluctuates like stock markets, so it definitely will fluctuate. It will go up, it will go down, but I'm going to keep an eye out of it. And of course we already did our first what do you call this, first lockdown, no, first, I don't know what you call it, but restriction, yes, okay, we put our first restriction on that already, which means whatever I put in, I'm not gonna put in some more until June, right? That's the main thing, because right now at least I still have some liquid funds. Basically, I have floating money. I'm gonna use that floating money in that account, at least $1,000. So in that case, I'm cool. So great. Now that's that. Next is the collectibles for comic books, and like I said yesterday, I bought Batman, and yesterday's expenditure is super high in my opinion, but I think I did pretty well. I think so for collectibles, as I said, we want to match a dollar to the dollar, and that's US dollar, not Canadian dollar. For every dollar that I spend in the collectible for that particular month, we need to match at equal, right? One equal if it's above 200 Canadian dollars, because that's like I said, that's non-negotiable. So if I were to spend 300 today, that means I need to match it 300, hope or by crook, save it. So that's the deal. I think that's the second phase for Q2. I know I did say I want to try the extreme version of what I did last year, but after some calculation, if I were to do that, I will have no wiggle room, which means it's literally maximum. So the only way I can do, I mean, not to say I don't want to do, I want to let the money flow a little bit. It's not good to leave your profit stagnant. That will be, yeah, that actually would be the next lesson when it comes to money and real money. You don't want your assets to just sit down and do nothing. Of course, certain things you have no choice but to let it sit and do nothing, which is collectibles. Because collectibles, when you buy already, you can't open a box, and if not, it will lose up its value. So it becomes redundant. The moment you pay, it becomes useless. So that's why I want to do is I want to make videos of the collectibles that I buy. So therefore, it's a two-part thing. Sure, I will spend more money to do all the collectibles, right? But like I said, I think it's great because like the Batman that I've bought, right, $90. Now technically I can showcase a little bit in my YouTube channel, and if they were to expand according to how I think it will be, again, this is just wishful thinking. So wishful thinking, which puts the collectible in a very interesting spot, because when they when they introduce VR and metaverse and augmented reality, virtual reality, okay, so we cover that, VR, AR, and it's going to be quite an interesting thing per se. Yeah. So that's one thing. That's the reason why I'm investing now, because now a lot of people scorn at it. That's the word. It is kind of wasteful, because again, like, people want to see, want to touch, want to play with it. You know, it's one of those things where digital goods are still it is not to say infancy. Maybe we reached to a part where digital goods has a little bit of value now, but the NFT scene is just so. It's a new thing. It's a whole new world. Okay, so that's that. I'm not gonna. I mean, we can expand on those topics, but that's for another day. So yes, match savings. Third, we have? Actually, I wanted to put a third one, but the third one might be a bit tough. Yeah, that's for sure. It's a little bit tough. But anyway, just to consolidate everything, The third one is we still want to, yeah, I already say, right, we want to hit our 6,000 emergency funds, the next 6K. Ooh. So that's that. We are gonna save match point savings. So it's a little bit different, see, that's the thing. Yeah, so I think it's the same, right? Can we lump it up and say it's the same? Because the reason is, oh yes, payback. Yeah, so we actually have three things that we can do with the money. So either we save 6,000 first, pay back our investment. No, sorry. So to restructure, the money that we save is to A, pay back our investment, and B is to set up our next 6,000 emergency funds. Okay, so that's the third point, or rather not say third point, but the third point. Okay, anyway, so that's that. Yes, and then the next so we got that. Third one is we want to invest on the vlog, right? So we want to get 2 items, and this one's going to be quite interesting, quite tough. It's going to be quite not say interesting, I did say again. So we want to get a scooter so that we can do our vlogs on the go. We can journey a little bit further. Yeah, nice. So that's one. Number 2, obviously we want to upgrade our camera to 4K, which is something that I think it's worth doing because I'm going to do the vlog every day anyway, and having a dedicated camera is better. The only difference is I don't want to go too big because I don't want to show the world that I'm vlogging, and talking to the GoPro is much easier in my opinion. So 2 items, camera and a scooter. So the scooter, I mean, if you look at yesterday's video, we saw one at $999, $200 discount. In fact, actually that's a very good valued scooter. I won't say the best, I won't say the worst, but it is valued for sure. Unfortunately, I didn't save money for it, so I can't do anything. And to top it off, $1,000. Yeah, not like how I spend my money on collectibles. That's why we need to shift the collectible rule. So again, so that's that. Camera, I think it's in due. I keep saying whether should I upgrade or not. You know what? I'm just gonna pull the trigger, and we're gonna upgrade it. Where yeah, just upgrade, improve the video, and that's it. Unfortunately, this have to wait for October, Black Friday, because that's where you get the cheapest deal. But I already set up the pricing for it, so hopefully it hits. Like the scooter is easy, right? I can actually, it's worth getting right now. But answer is no, because we need the money to save, to send back to Malaysia. Yada bing bong. Yeah, whole shebang there. So that is very important. That's why, again, like investment, I will never overextend, because we need not just liquid fund to do like business and stuff, but we need liquid fund to actually survive. Without it, we are just, it's not gonna work. And last but not least, actually no, oh yeah, last one. So collectibles, I've went through the whole list again, and I did say big brands, comic books, and again and again I've been burned by comic books every day. That's not fun. Yeah, very sad that I don't know. This one of those things that I hate it. You know what? Personally, I really hate it. Comic books that I buy, like Spider-Man, it's $120, right? Times 6. Guess what? I overspent, so it's about $150. Now it's worth $30. It's $120 just gone, just like that. Okay, that's on one end. At the end, collectibles, I don't get art. Yup. If I see any art piece, just forget it. So these are the 2 main things that I have to be very strict on this already. So collectibles, just to rephrase a little bit, okay, whatever the big brands that we have just mentioned, we will never buy above retail unless it's a very specific list of things that we must go through. I already set up everything. So for comic, I'll explain this on the next vlog, but it is a very restrictive. If not, I am losing money non-stop, and that's bullshit. 120, okay, so 300 plus 120, that's half of the camera already. That's the reason why. Also, we are at the harbour. Today we're gonna walk here a little bit, and it's gonna be at Granville Island. one of the reasons why I want to upgrade the camera as fast as I can is if you view this in 4K, oof, it is sweet. And after 1,300 episodes for the vlog, I think it's time, right? It's really time. HD is the thing of the past. Yeah, people have been doing 8K and I'm still stuck at this. So before I end, we're gonna add one word to the vlog today in French. Again, we cannot, I mean, not say cannot, I really need to be disciplined and get my French lesson back. We are going to the harbor. Harbor? Yeah, you know what, let's put it simple. We are going to the harbor. Alright, until then, je te verrai demain. Yeah. Actually not really, yeah, no, je te verrai demain. Enjoy the small little place of Granville Island. Something interesting.